You ever get that feeling that time is just slipping through your fingers? That all the big things you really want to do keep getting pushed to tomorrow? Well, in this explainer, we're going to break down the key ideas from the book, The Art of Laziness, to help you finally stop procrastinating and take back control. So let's just dive right in. So the book starts with a real gut punch of a question. It's called the 80-year-old test. Just for a second, imagine you're 80. You're looking back at the life you actually lived, not the one you planned, not the one others wanted for you. What do you see? Did you do the things that truly mattered to you? Or are you sitting there filled with a heavy regret of inaction? And you know what's kind of crazy? These fears, these potential regrets, they're pretty much universal. The book points out some of the most common ones: not chasing a passion, wasting thousands of hours on, well, nothing, neglecting family, or just not taking care of your own health. And these aren't random bad luck. They're the direct result of putting things off. So here's our game plan. First, we're going to face the real cost of doing nothing. Then, we'll get into two huge mindset shifts that are the foundation for any real change. After that, we're going to load you up with a practical toolkit of techniques you can use today, and we'll wrap it all up with a powerful call to action. First up, the high cost of inaction. The book makes such a brilliant point here. Wasting your time so the time can be perfect is the worst excuse. See, doing nothing isn't the safe option. It's actually the one guaranteed path to all those regrets we just talked about. Okay, so that leads us to the first massive mindset shift: taking full responsibility. Honestly, this is the bedrock of the whole book. It's this harsh, but, incredibly freeing idea that if you're lazy, if you're procrastinating, it's on you. And the amazing part of that is, it means you also have the power to fix it. And this isn't about beating yourself up to feel bad. No way. It's about taking ownership so you can feel powerful. Like the book says, blaming your job or your circumstances might feel good for a second, but it solves absolutely nothing. The only way to actually change your situation is to accept 100% responsibility. To really drive this point home, the book tells this great little story. So there's a mother sparrow and she's built her nest in a wheat field. One day, the farmer comes by and says he's going to send his sons to harvest the field tomorrow. The baby birds are terrified, right? But the mom just says, "Don't worry about it." And you know what? She was right. Nobody showed up. The next day, the farmer comes back, he's kind of annoyed, and says he'll send his paid workers to do it tomorrow. Again, the little sparrows start to panic, but their mother is still totally calm, telling them they're safe. So the next day, the farmer comes back, sees the wheat is still standing, and this time he says, "Okay, that's it. Tomorrow I will come with my own scythe and I will cut the crops myself." This is the turning point. And here's the lesson. As soon as the mother sparrow hears this, she turns to her kids and says, "Okay, it's time to go. The work will get done now." So why now? Because the moment you stop depending on other people and decide to do it yourself, that's when things actually happen. All right, on to our second big mindset shift. Escape your comfort zone. There's this fantastic line in the book: "A comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there." It's so true. Any kind of meaningful achievement and a totally comfortable life, they just don't go together. In this slide, man, it just lays out the fundamental choice we all have. It feels totally backwards, but it's 100% true. Making the easy choices right now, like, scrolling on your phone instead of hitting the gym, that leads to a hard life later. But making those hard choices now, that's what leads to an easier, better life in the long run. Okay, we've got the mindset sorted. Now let's get practical with our productivity toolkit. We're going to look at 3 simple but really, really effective principles from the book to help you just get stuff done. First up is the 80-20 rule. You've probably heard it called the Pareto principle. The big idea here is that not all tasks are equal. So you have to stop focusing on just being busy and start focusing on being effective. Just ask yourself, what are the 1 or 2 things I can do today that will give me the biggest results? And then just do those things. Next up, Parkinson's Law. And seriously, this one is a total game changer. You know how if you have a week to finish a 2-hour task, it somehow magically takes the entire week? That's Parkinson's Law. The book's advice? Fight back. Create your own urgency. Give yourself 1 hour for that 2-hour task. You will be absolutely amazed at how focused you become. And the final tool in the kit, do the hard thing first. Look, procrastination is usually just us avoiding discomfort. So this principle flips that completely on its head. Figure out your most important, maybe your most dreaded task, and do it first thing in the morning. That one single win creates this wave of positive momentum that will literally carry you through the rest of your day. So let's bring this all home with the final and maybe most important point. The only moment is now. The biggest lie we tell ourselves is that we'll start tomorrow, or next week, or when things are finally perfect. Guess what? That time is never, ever going to come. This old proverb from the book, it just says it all, doesn't it? You can't change the past. You can't undo the years you might have wasted. That's gone. But what you do have is this moment, right now. And that is an incredibly powerful thing. The second best time is always, always now. So it all just boils down to this. After everything we've talked about, the cost of doing nothing, taking full responsibility, arming yourself with these tools, there's only one question left. The time is now. What are you going to do with it?